What's up, everyone?
Hi.
We're live.
Here.
It's 8 o'clock. We're gonna go back to 8 o'clock. These live shows, it's a little easier for us to get covered.
What's up, everyone?
Oh.
Hi. You asked me if my volume was
I had the volume on.
Oh, rookie mistake.
Look at that. You still make them from time to time. What's up, Dakota, mother of boys, and Carolyn Beham? How you guys doing? We're gonna go back to 8 o'clock for these shows. It's a little easier for us with the baby.
Well, I think that helps cover most time zones.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
So the Poshmark trend report was live last night. I don't know how many of you guys actually got a chance to catch it.
They do it on Facebook.
They do it on Facebook, yeah.
They were late. I was like, am I missing it? It was like, I was like really upset. I was like, it's not going. No, they were just late. But I did end up seeing it.
Excited, Miss Aweb. What's up, Miss Aweb? She's excited to be here for live. Awesome to make it. So we're gonna, anyway, back on topic. We're gonna just recover and recap what happened last night on the trend report for some of you guys that didn't get a chance to see it, and we're gonna answer your questions too. So if you have a question about Poshmark or anything related to Poshmark, just throw it in the comments. Thanks for joining us here, guys. And if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing to our channel. We put out awesome Poshmark content all the time. Exciting news, we actually just became Poshmark affiliates for the YouTube channel. So we're going to be making videos exclusively for Poshmark too on this channel. You guys will get to see that. It's pretty cool. It's exciting news. So keep an eye out for videos. They're going to be coming a lot more frequently from us now, besides the lives because of that. So
they were like said in the affiliate, like, this is what needs to happen. It was like, you need to talk about Poshmark. I'm like, that's what we talk about. Like, that's not hard.
Yeah.
That's all we talk about anyways for the most part, you
Perfect,
know?
right?
So you can't mess that one up.
So let's jump right into it. The first thing that came out of their mouths on the trend report last night after they said hello and everything was colors. And we're talking about colors for the spring, the popular colors that are in right now. Some of them are the same as last year. Some of them are new. So we got oranges, ochre, brights, and patterns. Ochre. What color is ochre?
I didn't know how to spell it. So I was like, I spelled it kind of phonetically.
What's up, Patriot Picker? So what what is an ochre color?
I don't know. I'm going to Google it
and see what happens. Yeah, so bright colors though are definitely in right now. Bright, flashy, louder colors. Last year it was kind of more muted.
Green.
Yeah, I thought it was green.
Edible plant. But apparently it's a color as well.
So yeah, so muted colors are out, bright colors are in. Patterns are hip right now and trendy.
They're getting away from, like, they were saying that people are starting to get away from neutrals. You know, like, I'm not getting away from neutrals. You know, I'm a very black and gray and, well, yeah. So I'm not getting away from neutrals, but a lot of people have been getting away from neutrals and adding a lot of more than a pop of color.
Yeah.
More than that.
What's up, Christine? What's up, Kimberly? How you guys doing tonight?
Favorite Poshers. Woo, woo.
Thank you very much for that.
Awesome. So the next one, I'm going to go a tiny bit out of order because it kind of goes with the oranges, ochre, brights, and patterns, is monochrome is in. People are starting to pick one color, stick with the color, and do it head to toe. I couldn't pull that off.
Now they're different. It's not just like one solid color throughout the same color. They're different shades and different tones to the color to throw some fashion and style into it. But it's all similar colors. So all red tones are all green tones. It's
like
pretty straightforward.
Colors
monochrome.
Adjacent on the color wheel. Like people will do like all red and pink, like the dark pink. You know, like adjacent on the color wheel. That's a little too much for me. Says the lady with purple hair.
But these are the trends, and this is what we got to go out and look for. I mean, we always say it, ugly sells. That does sound like kind of more towards the uglier side of outfits. I don't wear all the same color. It doesn't make sense to me, but they sell. And if you find something that's monochrome or has monochrome essence to it, then it's going to sell because it's trendy right now. So keep an eye out for that stuff. All those monochrome colors.
Yeah. So what else is ugly that's up there?
Fanny packs are back, apparently. Now, I can't stand fanny packs myself. I think I had one back when I was back in the 90s, actually, when I was a little kid. Everybody used to rock fanny packs, and then they just went away. And apparently they are coming back, and they're coming back trendy. Like fashion designers are getting in on the fanny pack craze.
Yes. So, Patriot Picker, we know him, says that he also received the affiliate program link in his email to shed some light on it. Pretty much, you qualify.
You probably have another.
It will tell
you either YouTube or Instagram. I think it's 5,000 for YouTube, and pretty much everybody qualifies for Instagram.
They'll tell you how to go in. They give directions on how to go into the app and activate it. But yeah, then you get to make one post per 90 days. And the more you have, like Jay was just saying, YouTube, Instagram.
The requirement for YouTube is to have 5,000 subscribers or more. I think Instagram, they said it's pretty lax, right?
It was at 0 to 1.
0 to 1 subscribers. So
that was like 0 to 1. Like that must, and then and then they put a cap on the YouTube. It should have said like 5,000 infinity.
They're gonna get rid of it.
You know, but you just have to meet those requirements, so you wouldn't have gotten the email. You just activate it, and then you choose which campaign you want to do. You know, they do give a monetary value next to it, an estimated monetary value depending on activity.
Christina Roscoe is saying the first campaign told me to make a YouTube video. That's weird if you're not on YouTube. That I think they're rolling it out weird or something. Something's not right with it, because I wouldn't be surprised if, I mean, Christine, do you have a YouTube channel? Throw that in the comments too if you do. And if any of you guys, by the way, have YouTube channels, throw them in the comments. We'll follow you guys. We'll subscribe to you guys and get that out there so that we can grow each other's channels too. But yeah, as far as I was understood, you had to have at least 5,000 subscribers on YouTube to qualify for the YouTube.
Maybe they meet the requirements for Instagram,
and
like both campaigns are there, and like that's what's confusing. I could see that being an issue. I don't know.
We'll have to do again. It's the first. It's the first time we're hearing about this. We just got the email recently and just decided to do it. So we're going to learn more about it. And as we learn more about it, we'll get that news to you guys too.
Christine, did you link your YouTube when you linked your Instagram? Because even though you have no videos on you, everybody in this chat room right now has a YouTube, because you guys are all here right now.
Yep.
So maybe you were like, oh, let me just put all my social media in here. And maybe they saw that you have a YouTube but didn't investigate and gave you the campaign. That might be what happened.
The email that we got, Miss Aweb, says 5,000 subscribers for YouTube a minimum. So that's where we're going off of. That's what it said in our email. I don't know how they're actually working on doing it.
It's right in the
What's up, Wade?
The app that says it. That's why I think they're going to actually clarify the numbers. So it's like 0 to 1 for Instagram. Like, why would you have no Instagram followers? Like, that makes absolutely no sense. You see, she says hers is linked. So that's probably what happened. I'm just guessing. It sounds very feasible that that's what happened, Christine, that you linked all your social media and only one of them qualified. Yeah. But both campaigns showed up, and you're like, I don't have a YouTube. So don't go making a YouTube.
Yeah, if you don't have followers on YouTube, or you're very low on the subscriber count, I mean, if you want to do it, obviously do it. It's a great program. It's really cool. They're going to pay you. And from what we understand, they prorate it.
Credit.
So yeah, it's non-posh credit. You're going to be able to do whatever you want with this money. Mm-hmm. You get up to $250 for a YouTube video. I assume that it goes through engagement. How much engagement that video is getting, they're going to credit you a portion of that money depending on how much engagement your video gets. Mm-hmm. So if you get 10% of that video, you're getting 10% engagement or whatever on their terms, you're getting 10% of the money. And so far down the line.
This makes a lot of sense, because when they first announced in the email for the affiliate program, and this was not like recently, this was like a couple months ago, we got an email saying, like, do you meet these requirements? And the requirements were like absurd.
They were crazy.
It was like Instagram, you had to have 10,000 followers, which some people do. That's cool. But YouTube, what was it? It was like
30,000.
30,000. Yeah. And I'm like, 30,000 subscribers. And what I'm thinking happened is that email went out and they weren't getting a lot of response because it was such a high quota. You know, that's what I think happened. So they kind of adjusted it. And then we got this email again saying, well, now you qualify. And it's like, yay, qualification.
Yeah.
But 30,000, yeah, I'm sure there are some that talk about Poshmark that meet that requirement. Sure. You know, but not a lot. And they want exposure. You know, they want people to make these videos and give them exposure. So they kind of had to lower it a little bit. That bar had to come down, actually more than a little bit.
Patriot Picker doesn't have an Insta whatever. I love that.
Insta what's a gram? Next one, back on track.
So we're talking about fanny packs. Where are we at? Oh yeah, there you go. You're up.
Python and snakeskin, anything pretty much. So,
snakeskin. That's been hip though. That's still
that came right back. That's
still on trend.
Been trending.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got it. You see it. List it. That's an easy one to see. You know, like you can spot snakeskin and the reptile look from like afar. So if you're out there sourcing and you see a bunch of python and snakeskin stuff, head over to it, check it out. If it's worth it, grab it and list it.
And guys, before we jump into the rest of the trend report from Poshmark last night, if you guys are new here, definitely click the first link in the description. Get you on our email list. We're going to send you emails showing you everything that we're going to be up to in the future. We have some exciting news coming down the pipeline. So you want to be on that email list to get those emails and let you know what's going on. You're also going to get a free 6-part Poshmark workshop just for joining the email list sent right to your email inbox. It's a video a day showing you how we run a Poshmark business out of our house full time. And you get that for free just for signing up. Those videos aren't available on YouTube, so definitely click the link, sign up for our email list, and check it out. If you're enjoying this content, give us a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to our channel, and we'll jump right back into it. As far as the trends go, that was it for last night, depending on colors and styles. But they also gave out some information on what's actually trending on Poshmark right now, which is
analytics.
Obviously, I think is a little more important than common fashion trends. These are brands that are trending on Poshmark. These are different styles, different items that are trending on Poshmark. And that's what you really want to tune into these events for, is to get that information, to know exactly what you should be outsourcing for, exactly what you want to look for. And that's what we're going to dive into now. And I think that's the most important part of the trend report.
So bags. Bags is just style so much. Crossbody. I prefer the crossbody tote. You sling it around you and you get out, you got your hands free. Tote bags. And it's brought back up our favorite thing that we've just been talking about, the fanny pack. And
any of you ladies out there, throw it in the comments. Would you actually wear a fanny pack? I'm really curious to know if you guys would actually wear a fanny pack just because they're on trend. Or do you like fanny packs? Who likes fanny packs out there? I'm curious to know. You want a fanny pack?
I've been wanting one. I've had like so many in my likes. Now, there was also this discussion on the difference between a fanny pack and a belt bag, because they do make high-end belts, even like no-name belts that are an actual weave it through your jean belt that has like a little pouch on it, but it's not quite a fanny pack. It's more like a leather bag, like Run Lola Run style, you know? And so if you're not quite into the fanny pack and you can't quite see yourself wearing that thing, look into the belt bag. I saw a nice one from Tori. It holds like, you know, a credit card, debit card, and like maybe your chapstick. You know, lip gloss. That's it.
Vintage Sunset Beach says no fanny packs. I'm not drawing attention to my fanny if I can help it. Leave it to the past. I love it. That's what you got to do, Christine. Fanny packs belong in the past, belong way in the past.
I've had one since last summer. Awesome.
That's just my opinion on it. I won't wear them, but I'm not going to knock anybody that wants to wear a fanny pack.
No. I'm sure if I walked
I probably will not.
Stairs wearing one, like, hey, you'd be like, what have you done? Where did you get that?
Anyway, back on track.
He wouldn't knock anyone. He'd knock me.
Back on track now. We're going to go on to shoes. They were talking about trending shoes on Poshmark. Anything heels and anything Birkenstocks. Any Birkenstocks are still hot. They're going to be hot forever. Yes. Birkenstocks, they're never going to go off trend for the foreseeable future.
I have seen some raunchy Birkenstocks.
I mean, she picks them up dirty. And they sell for $60. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
Birkenstocks. Birkenstock has a whole family of shoes. They have like the Papilla. I'm not gonna say these things right. They have different brands of Birkenstocks. The Birkies, Birki. So there's any Birkenstock is going to be very popular right now. I mean, with spring transition too.
Kimberly Robinson wants to know about Danskos. How Danskos doing for you still?
Danskos do fine for me. I just listed a pair right before I activated some of my drafts. Whoa, Steve!
What's up, Steve?
What a way to drop in there, Steve! What a way, huh? Thank you very much, Steve. Yeah, no, Danskos, I just listed them. I pick them up when they're in good condition because they do have that problem where they can dry rot inside of them and crack. Bend them, make sure they're good. In a good size, clean. I wouldn't wear them.
Yeah.
They're kind of ugly to me. The clog thing, it's not my thing. But I get that they're a professional shoe and you got to be comfortable when you're on your feet. So, but I know a lot of thrift stores mark them up now. You know, they've caught on to the dance code. And they're like, ooh, let's put a $20 price tag on this. It's like, no. Get them for a couple bucks in a good condition. Go for it.
But Birks are still trending, and they always will be, probably.
Yes, and not just the sandals. They make some that are like a slide too. You know, they make a few different styles of Birkenstocks. I guess they're comfortable.
Yeah.
And no, I've sold dirty Birkenstocks where you can't even see like the footbed says Birkenstock. They sell. All right, so tops. Trending tops are not such a style. They gave us brands. So 3 brands that have been trending in the search engines on Poshmark are Free People, Anthropologie, and J. Crew. This made me extremely happy. I don't know if anybody has seen
just picked up
my
a ton
video
of that,
that I just posted last week. I picked up a ton of Free People and Anthropologie. So when they're telling me the brands that like I pretty much just like loaded up on, I was like, woo, woo. Thank you very much. Trending. I just sold a Free People dress moments after posting it. It wasn't a top, but it was a dress. Yep. But yeah, I posted it, and in my feed it said, congratulations, Yetta, sold. It said heart, sold. It's like, oh, that's nice. Great feeling.
Pineapple wants to know what you sell your dance goes for.
Oh, okay. So it does depend. It depends on the color. If they're like black or a neutral color, something that they can wear to work without being, because they make some funky dance goes. You know, something very like they can wear anywhere, normal color. I will list them in the 50s to 60s. If they're like really funky or a smaller size, an odd size, I'll start at like in the 40s. You know, I don't want to sit on them too long. And they flip. If they're priced right, they'll flip. So yeah.
And then top trending brands per category.
They looked at the fanny pack.
And fanny pack was Victoria's Secret or VS Pink. I'm sorry. Victoria's Secret Pink.
They're different, but not. It's weird.
We got heels.
Michael Kors. Michael Kors is also for fanny packs. They make
Michael Kors for fanny packs, okay.
Fanny packs.
Yeah. And
not just Michael Kors. Gucci. Gucci made it up there for top trending fanny pack searches. And I'm like, who does? I'm not going to drop like $500 on a fanny pack. I might drop like $15 on a fanny pack, but like $500 on a fanny pack. That is one heck of a fanny pack. And the other top trending fanny pack was Zara.
Oh, that's just top trending fanny packs. I thought you meant, I'm sorry, I misread the board.
Per category.
My fault.
I was wondering where he was going with that. I'm like, I'm just going to continue to go. Yes. So those anywhere from Victoria's Secret Pink and Zara, which are more manageable for the everyday audience to acquire, to Michael Kors and Gucci. So fanny packs are definitely in.
So Kimberly Hooker wants to know if you know if Kenji is an Anthropologie brand.
Let me see how it's spelled. I don't know if it is or it isn't. If it is, it's not one I come across a lot. Whenever I'm in doubt, I look for the RN number, and then I also look. There's like a blog that has like a pretty thorough list of Anthropologie brands. I'm not sure if anybody in the chat right now, if you guys know, yes or no, help Kimberly out. Say yes or no. But personally, I don't know yes or no. So
yeah.
Don't want to lead you astray.
My twin daughter and her friends are obsessed with Gucci. Nope, no real Gucci for my 11-year-old daughter.
Wow, you know, those stars really do impress on the tweens, huh? And they see them walking around with their Gucci and their Fendi and their Prada. And then you got an 11-year. Imagine Tiberius coming up to us being like, can you get me some Gucci shoes? I'd be like, excuse me?
Yeah.
You go get yourself some Gucci shoes.
So that is pretty much a dead-on recap of last night's trend report. Yes. Colors, oranges, ochre, brights and patterns for the colors and patterns, bright colors and all that. Fanny packs are in. So if you find a fanny pack, and especially if it's a designer fanny pack, pick it up and sell it. But I bet regular fanny packs and trendy and cool fanny packs are going to sell, like those old school with the branded, the travel and touristy fanny packs with all the old school brands.
Disney would sell.
Disney will sell like crazy. Yeah, anything that some hipster can wear.
Yeah. They were making these fanny packs, and this is why I started liking them before. They made these fanny packs that had Bluetooth speakers on them. and they were selling them not this past Christmas season, but the Christmas before. And I was like, I saw a bunch of them, and I'm like, I want one. And I never got one because I'm like, when would I be blasting my Bluetooth speaker out of my fanny pack? Like, I'm not a tween. I'm not going to be walking around blasting my tunes. But I thought it was so cool that they're like having like this old school style fanny pack with a really new, like, you know, Bluetooth speaker. Like, that's kind of cool. But I wouldn't do it.
So Silver Shandlin says, Jason Grace, a very popular tween YouTuber, just went shopping at a Gucci store, so now all the young girls are wild about it. That makes sense. We'll leave it to YouTube.
Yes.
More influence than the celebrities nowadays. And Carolyn Behem, thanks for that comment. She says, by the way, you two look great for both being new parents, and you're rocking that shirt. Thank you. I found this at a thrift store. I love when I find Robert grabbing my size at the thrift store because I'm always going to keep it. And this is a great shirt that I picked up for like $6. So.
I would rather him pay $6 for Robert Graham than what it is.
I don't know. These shirts are like $250 new or something like that. So
very happy he finds men's stores too.
What about menswear having trouble selling? What I got of men's things.
Take it, Jay. We were just talking about that.
I'm not having a huge trouble selling menswear. Again, if you're having trouble selling menswear, you gotta focus on what brands you want to buy. You want to pick up higher end jeans. You want to pick up like Seven for All Mankind, Adriana Goldschmidt. I know you can't. A lot of you can't find this stuff, but Lucky Brand is good. Lucky Brand does great for me. Yeah, Lucky Brand are gonna go for around $35-$40. American Eagle, and again, I'm doing well with my men's brands because I'm pricing them high, and the prices this is working for me. I'm pricing my stuff. I'm like my American Eagle jeans. I'm pricing them at $55. I'm getting offers for $30, $28 on them because they're priced at $55. Every now and then I'll get a comment saying, you know, people are selling American Eagle jeans for like $30 or $20. I'm like, yeah, whatever. If you want to buy them from them, buy it from them. If you want to buy it from me, make me an offer. And I usually get offers, and they come in half off of my ridiculously high prices, but that's right around where I want to take my offer at. So they think they're lowballing me, and I'm actually getting a solid offer, and it's been working. So focus on brands.
He's over there like, wow, you played right into my scheme.
Focus on brands that you're picking up. I'm gonna do a men's bolo soon. I'm actually gonna do a solo men's fashion trends this month, just to go out. Posh didn't talk much about solo men's fashion trends, so I'm gonna do a men's fashion trend video next week, and then I can also work on a bolo video for you guys, so you know what to pick up for men's. I'll do a men's bolo and put it out there, and
you do get good feedback from your solo men's
videos. Give you guys, and I
won't
just give you the stuff you can't find. I'll find stuff that's going to sell well that you should be able to find plenty of in the thrift store. So I'm going to do some work on that and get that set up for next week. So look for a bolo video for men's stuff coming out next week for the spring and summer.
Penny keeping it real. She got the affiliate program, did the video. Now what? When you go to accept the what is it, the program, when you go to accept that you're going to do the YouTube video, then it's going to tell you exactly what to do. It's going to give you your own link because they need to be able to track it. And they're going to tell you they give you certain requirements for what needs to be in the description, you know, and like where it needs to be in the description. So it's very simple. You just follow it when you accept that you're going to be doing it, but you actually have to activate it. I'm going to try to pull it up on my phone. But I don't know if it's under your campaigns. It's under your seller tools, and then you go to your campaigns, and if you did the video, click on that campaign, and it will tell you exactly what to do, Penny.
So Posh Affiliates, Mr. Pat's Fanatic is basically just a program. If you have a YouTube or an Instagram account, you can make videos or make posts on Instagram and rep Poshmark and try to bring people onto the app as an affiliate, and then they pay you for it. So there are some criteria, but I don't know if they're actually following that or not, because I've heard a lot of people are getting the YouTube info that don't have the criteria met. So I think they're just pretty lax with it right now. So if you guys want to give it a shot, all you got to do is make a video, post it on YouTube, or make an Instagram post and post it there, and do the rest and follow the directions.
But you have to accept the campaign.
Yeah. So a buyer returned some shoes, and I just received them today. She did not use the eBay label and instead sent it priority mail express and paid $49 shipped back to me. Should I worry? No. if she's really that, I mean, if
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about that.
Sorry, I'm cackling like that, but
that's her own like idiotic mistake. You don't do that.
Tell me the shoes were at least a couple $100 to pay $49 in shipping. Like, if I went to the post office and I didn't know how to ship, this person probably didn't know, and like they spent like $20 on shoes and they're returning them, and they said $49, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm keeping them because I'd be out more money than the shoes are worth. Like,
yeah.
Why? Oh my God, what's wrong with people? And then the label's just sitting in her email just to hit print.
And Dakota, mother of boys, to help you more with men's stuff, if you pay attention to the spring trends, because if you can't find these brand names, you want to focus on trends, on what's going to sell for trending items. So if plaids are in, you want to pick up a lot of plaids, even if they're off-brand plaids. Pick up the style, and they should sell. You're not going to make a ton of money on them, but trends will sell as well. So if you can't find the brands, pay attention to trends and pick up trending stuff, and you should be fine.
Someone's losing inventory. It happens when you don't have an inventory. Silver says trying to find a jacket. Can't find it. Stressed. Need to get organized. Organization is very important, especially once you start growing. If you only have like 50 items, you can literally keep them in like a tiny little corner, you know. But once you really start expanding and doing this, you need to have some system in place. I lost a skirt once, and this was when we were in our small condo before we moved in here. And I was frantic. I was looking, I was tearing through bins. I couldn't find it. I had bins in the hallway, bins in my closet in a tiny condo. And then Jay was like, well, what is it? And I'm like, you don't know what it is. And I'm like, it's this little denim skirt. It was on my mannequin. And I had walked by her like 5 times, like frantic, not looking at the actual. I always did this thing like clothe your mannequins. Don't just have a naked mannequin like hanging out in your house. Inventory, get it. You got to get it in order before it gets out of control.
In fact, I think in our Poshmark workshop, we have a whole video on how we do inventory out of our house.
We do.
So Silver Shanlin, if you're not on the email list, get on the email list. You can see how we do our inventory on one of those videos, which will be sent to your email list, to your email right from us. And click the first link in the description to get on that email list. For everybody, you guys should definitely jump on that email list. Click that first link in the description, and
because right now you lost one jacket. Yeah. Imagine getting like 5 more sales, and now you're looking for 5 different things and a jacket, and you're like, I'd be stressed too. You know, very, very important. $60 running shoes. You paid $50 to return. Like, what's wrong with people?
Doesn't make any sense.
It's making me laugh even harder now. All right, so I hope you guys got a lot out of this. You know. Yeah,
we're gonna hang out for a few more minutes and take some of your questions if you have them. We got a couple more minutes to go. So if you have a question, it's the final countdown. Throw it in there now.
Start singing it.
I'm not gonna start singing it. Throw that question in, and we will answer it for you. Any question will be answered. We do love how you guys do the bins, jeans on the bottom. Oh yeah,
it works for our space. You know, we have to use our vertical space. We don't have so much closet room. I do have a closet down there that I do dresses. That gets very jam-packed in the summertime, but I make it work. So yeah, some people do just hang. They have hangers with numbers on them, some kind of tracking like that. We don't have room for all these big racks of hanging garments. We don't. So
Patty Earpy is 1 month right now. I think I read that name right.
We both go.
I can't. My eyes suck. I'm sorry if I read your name wrong. He's 1 month though, that guy?
Yes, he's 1 month old, considering February doesn't have 30.
So we're counting him as 1 month today.
Yes, because he was born on the 30th, and February doesn't have a 30.
So how can you tell if Danskos are dry rotted? I got a pair for $4.99 to list.
You don't want to like beat the crud out of them, but you should slightly bend them and look for any like give to it, like on the sides. And it's hard to explain. Like you kind of have to put a little bit of stress to it without like trying to break it. You're not trying to break the shoe or put stress on it that it will make it break in the future. You just have to kind of like make sure. Every time I get them, I'm like, and I look, make sure there's no extra cracks to it. Or
Maj, we keep our listings as high as possible. We're climbing ever so quickly, and I'm at 350 right now. I'm trying to get to 500. I want to be at 1,000 listings and keep it there. That's my goal. So I want to get up to 1,000, maintain it, manage it, and keep it there. And I'm going to do that hopefully by the end of this year.
I'm right under 3, and this is just our Poshmark closets and like where we choose to cross post our inventory, because we also have like hard good inventory for eBay. Yeah, so if we both get to 1,000, like we need to get a bigger boat. Like there's only so much room, even though our inventory system, like you're just mentioning, does utilize our vertical space, there's only so high the basement goes. So yeah, we're trying to like expand our Poshmark closets and like our clothing inventory, but still inventory is an issue where you're like your house is only so big.
So how often do we source, and how many listings in your closet? At least twice a week we source. We try to go as much as possible. I have 350 and counting. Karen has 300, a little under 300. Yeah. So together, if we had one solid closet, we'd be at about 700 listings. How do you deal with ridiculously low ballers? I do my prices really high so I can get low ball. And I'll take a low ball because it's right where I want to sell my product at. So I'm listing. It's even lower though. I'm listing my sometimes I get a crappy offer and I just ignore it or counter $1 less or something like that and just move on. But for the most part my offers have been coming in low ball because I expect it now. But I've been getting like $35 offers on a pair of jeans I have listed at 75, which is really what I'd take for them. So it's working. How do you price something when you cannot find any comps or even anything similar? Price on style. Look up similar styles to that shirt. Look up material content. Look up
you can also style material content. Your gut, ask yourself like, what the heck would I pay for this? Because you don't want to be sitting there for like 20 minutes doing all these random comps that aren't actual comps, and you're like, I don't know, and it's just a shirt. Your time is money, so go with your gut. If you really can't find anything comparable, price out what you're comfortable selling it.
All right, Lachey Smith says, any word on when Poshmark will expand to Canada? Not yet, but I heard it's coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. We don't know for sure, though. Is there a way to know how many active listings you have on Posh? Yeah, go into your Posh stats and check that out.
It'll also tell you your total value that you priced your closet at.
No, we don't cross-post all items to eBay. We cross-post my men's to eBay. Karen cross-posts our women's to Mercari. It makes it easier for us to manage.
It's hard to explain why, but I know when my closet like sells something, I just have to go onto Mercari and like delete it. And he knows the exact same thing for eBay. It's not us, both of us trying to manage all these different. It just works for us. I know it doesn't make much sense to some people, but it works.
Yeah.
Occasionally something will get through the cracks. I'm like, oh my goodness, good thing I didn't sell. Oops, it still happens.
Cost of good for Anthropologie and Free People. We get a really good cost of goods because we have that warehouse sale that sells it all the time. We usually get Anthropologie for under $3 a piece because of that warehouse sale. That's when we get all our Anthropologie. If she's in a thrift store, she'll buy it.
I'll buy it.
But it's got to be trendy and good, and it's got to be priced right. So we wait for those sales. They come about once every 3 months.
Like Anthropologie has so many brands. That link that was posted that I allowed, you guys should check out that link. It's like a list of Anthropologie brands. There's so many. And now some of these retail for extremely high and have like a very short run in Anthropologie. Like I have really good luck selling Angel of the North sweaters, but sleeping on snow. But Moth brand, like I can't move out of my closet for anything, even though they're all sweaters, and they're all Anthropologie. So it depends.
So yeah. Again, if you can pick it up for under $10, it's going to sell for at least 30. So under $10 and under, you're good on Anthropologie. You're going to make money on it. Anything over $10, I'd use your best judgment. If it's really super trendy and cute or something like that, pick it up and it'll sell.
Same thing with Free People.
Like, let it go. Yeah.
If it's a dress,
$8 a piece is a good price point. That's pretty much what you're going to get now at thrift stores, Michelle. So around here anyway. I don't know what it's like in your guys' area, but they're marking up stuff like crazy in thrift stores right now. So $8 a piece is pretty much what we're paying right now, unless we go to the bins. So
but that's how we offset our costs.
Yeah, again, anything under $10 and we're happy with it. So
we went to the bins the other day and we paid $1 a piece.
$1 a piece, yeah.
Because we also got a lot of shoes.
And I found good stuff. We found True Religion. We found J. Crew. We found.
We thought we found Hunters.
Oh yeah, they were fake.
And then I just put them in my car. I didn't really look. And
I found
G-Star.
I looked
at the bottom of the shoe. I didn't actually look. And then they were in my car, and I looked over and it said Huntress. I was like, that doesn't say Hunter. I was like, well, good thing I checked out the bottom of a fake Hunter boot.
You want to see the baby, huh? Go get the baby. All right, we'll get the baby and bring him up.
I'll go get the baby.
Go get the baby.
I'll go get the baby and bring him up.
We'll chat while she brings the baby up so you guys can see the baby one more time. So, yeah, $8 a piece. That's a good solid start, though. Huntress. I know that's what it said. It was crazy.
He's knocked out.
He's sleeping right now, so don't worry. I'm sorry, guys. So Karen's gonna come back, and we'll bring him on soon, though. Yeah. Garage sale season. We're all looking forward to that.
We have our part-time worker downstairs. She's doing some inventory for us and just keeping an eye on him. She said he knocked out. You don't want to wake a knocked out baby that just knocked out. See, don't.
Oh no, we're not gonna wake him.
Don't poke the bear.
That's gonna do it for us tonight, though, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight and watching our live video. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We are all Poshmark all the time. In fact, I saw a question: are we going to be doing a video on Mercari? We are strictly a Poshmark channel. We can give you a video on Mercari, our experience through it, but we're not going to go into detail on Mercari or anything like that. We just don't know the platform well enough, and I think it's more of a eBay type platform. So
one thing I absolutely hate about it, now if anyone knows how to fix this, please tell me. I hate their labels. I can't print through my label maker. Can't reformat it. I use a label maker, like a 4x6, and it just has to print out through my actual inkjet printer. And I'm like, I hate it. Like, why invest?
So if there's a way to fix that, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, you guys have a great night, and we will talk to you soon. Yes. One more thing I forgot to mention. We're going to be on Thrift School's channel on Monday. He's going to be interviewing us. He just started Poshmark. Jesse Durfee. He's Thrift School on YouTube. Check him out. He puts out great videos on FBA and eBay and all that stuff. And he just started Poshmark, so he's bringing us on his channel. He's a good friend of ours, and we're going to go talk about Poshmark on Monday night at 8 p.m. So look him up, Thrift School on YouTube. You should be able to find him, and come check us out on Monday. We'll be on his channel. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys have a great night, and we will see you next week on Friday.
Bye, everyone.